The 30% solar tax credit is going to be expiring at the end of this year in 2025. Under the new Big Beautiful Tax Bill, it has not been extended past December 31st of 2025. So when we say the 30% solar tax credit, these are the energy efficient tax upgrades that is done to a real estate property. So that includes solar panels, energy efficient windows, energy efficient HVAC, things of those natures that are done to upgrade a property in order to help be more energy efficient to that home. So let's talk about what this actually means. My name is Keisha Rondino. I am a real estate and business CPA and tax strategist, and I teach you how to use a tax code in order to save on taxes, keep more of the money you make, and build wealth in your business and your investments. These energy efficient tax credits pertain to those upgrades that are solar panel upgrades, energy efficient HVAC, energy efficient windows, things of that nature. So if you are planning on doing those upgrades and you want to get the tax benefit from it, it has to be done by December the 31st of 2025. This is the last opportunity that you are going to get to maximize those tax savings. So these credits were originally implemented expanded under the Inflation Reduction Act. And it was supposed to be around a little bit longer, but under the Big Beautiful Bill Act, they're being cut short in 2025. So if you are planning those energy efficient upgrades, the government will give you a credit for that this year. So for homeowners, this would allow you to make upgrades to your property while saving on taxes. Part of doing these upgrades is because your home would be more energy efficient. It means that you are going to save on utility bills and you're going to operate from an efficiency standpoint that is greater than you have been in the past. So as a homeowner, you can upgrade and get those tax benefits now. If you are a realtor, it is a perfect time to educate your buyers or your sellers about this tax credit, letting them know that if these upgrades are something that they are interested in, that they can do them now and they can get a tax credit at the end of the year. And it also, from a seller standpoint, it may make the property more marketable when it's time to sell. But also from a buyer standpoint, you can let them know that if they were to buy the property and do these upgrades before the end of the year, there's additional tax credits that they are going to get in the event that they do that. If you are a current real estate investor that operates a rental property, then these solar credits are not necessarily going to pertain to upgrades done to that property. That is covered under a different type of tax credit, not necessarily this solar tax credit. So it would not be done on your rental property in order to qualify for the credit, but what you can do is do it to your primary residence if that is something that you think that you may be renting out in the future. And so if you know that you may be purchasing a primary residence in the future and you're going to use the residence that you're in now in order to rent out, doing these upgrades may be efficient for you. It can make the property more marketable when it's time to rent out because your tenants will know that they will probably have lower utility costs and it is much more energy efficient, and you will get that tax credit this year for making those upgrades, when in the future making it more marketable when it's time to rent out. Okay, so what should you do if you are planning on taking advantage of this credit? You need to plan your projects immediately. So you have 4 months in order to put this in place, in order to determine what upgrades you're going to do. Many installations have wait times and you don't want to miss out on the credit if your intent is to do these upgrades. So plan immediately. Also, you want to prepay any equipment that you may need ahead of time, because if it does take a while in order for these upgrades to be completed, if purchases that you make now in 2025 in preparation of it, and as it's starting to proceed and these upgrades are starting to take place, you can utilize those expenses for the tax credit for 2025. So pre-purchase anything that you can. Also make any upfront payments as you can, because if your true intent is to get these upgrades done and it is at least started in 2025, even if it's not completed until 2026, the amounts that you're paying in 2025 in order to start the upgrades, in order to have the process going, that is going to apply to the 30% solar tax credits. You also want to look at your state and what incentives that they may have. Many states are offering rebates. They're also offering their own tax credits when it comes to upgrading with these solar type of materials. So you can stack on the tax savings. You can use the federal solar tax credit in addition to any state tax credits or incentives or rebates that they may be offering for your upgrades. And if you're just not sure how it's going to affect your tax situation or if it's beneficial for you to do, talk to your CPA, talk to your tax strategist, because they can look at your numbers and determine how this will benefit you or if it's even going to benefit you in the event that you do these solar upgrades. So I've been asked, is anything going to replace these tax credits that are going away? I do not know. There may not. But the tax law is clear for 2025 that it will be expiring. And so trying to wait it out and see, oh, it may be extended for 2026 is not the direction you want to go in if you know that you already want to make these upgrades and you want to get the tax benefit from it. The bottom line is that if you are on the fence about it or you know you want to get it done as soon as possible so you can take advantage of that 30% tax credit that is available to you. If you're not sure how this exactly fits into your tax plan, this is what I do every day with my clients. So like this video, subscribe. Feel free to reach out to my team so we can go over it with you and we can help you determine if this 30% tax credit is going to be a benefit for you. And feel free to share this video with anyone that is not aware that this tax credit may be going away and they need information on how they can utilize it and possibly get this tax benefit. And if you want to explore how to use this tax credit to benefit you from a tax standpoint, make sure you use the link in the description box below to schedule a call with my team and we would love to help you out. And if it's any other topics that you want to know about, leave it in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.